The living room door was open, and all I could see was blood everywhere. I don't want to say nothing, just let me go to Mummy and Daddy. And it was Leslie screaming on the tape.
Imagine a world where eerie tales and grim truths collide. We're diving into a chilling saga where innocence vanishes, leaving behind a town gripped by fear. This isn't just a story, it's a journey into the heart of darkness that haunts a community. A tale of shadows, secrets, and a sinister force that turned whispers into nightmares. Strap in as we peel back the layers of a mystery that's all too real. Caution, what you're about to hear is as unsettling as it is true. In the heart of a quaint town where every sunrise brought the promise of idyllic tranquility, an undercurrent of dread began to seep through the cracks of its seemingly perfect facade. This place, once a tapestry of communal harmony and children's laughter, found itself ensnared in a web of fear, woven thread by thread with rumors as chilling as the deepest winter's night. Whispers turned into conversations, conversations into investigations, as one by one children vanished into thin air. No longer could parents part with their children with a simple kiss and wave goodbye. The routine of life was shattered by a haunting pattern. A child goes missing, and the only remnants are the digital footprints of a video or the stillness of a photograph, each a silent scream in the void of answers. These traces, rather than offering solace, magnified the horror, painting a portrait of last moments so vivid and disturbing that sleep fled from the eyes of those left behind. The streets, once arenas of youthful exuberance, transformed into desolate pathways. The echoes of children's joy were replaced by the heavy silence of absence. Playgrounds stood empty, swings moving only with the wind, as if nature itself mourned the loss of innocence. The air, once filled with the sweet melody of life, now carried a persistent question: who would vanish next? In this town, the boundary between reality and the fearsome tales told in hushed tones to keep children close at night blurred. A bogeyman, once a fable, morphed into a palpable terror, fed by the very real anguish of families torn apart. Each disappearance wove another layer into the fabric of mystery, a narrative punctuated not by words, but by the haunting absence of those who should have been there. Investigators pored over the scant evidence, parents clutched their children tighter, and the community found itself in a grip of paranoia. Trust eroded, replaced by suspicion as the realization dawned. The danger was not from without, but from within. A predator walked among them, masked by the mundane, exploiting the innocence and trust that once bound the community together. This story, unfolding against the backdrop of a town besieged by an unseen menace, serves not only as a chronicle of loss and fear, but as a stark reminder: behind the veneer of normalcy, in the heart of our communities, darkness can lurk, fed by silence and fear. It is a tale not of mythical beasts, but of the monsters that dwell in the shadows of reality, waiting for the moment to strike. In this once peaceful town, the simple act of walking home from school has transformed into a high-stakes mission. Every corner could hide a threat, every stranger a potential danger. Gone are the days when children could meander, exploring alleyways and fields until dusk. Now they march in groups, eyes darting, hearts pounding, rushing towards the safety of home before darkness falls. The innocent tales of the bogeyman, used to frighten children into obedience, have taken a dark turn into reality. The mythical has been overshadowed by the real, more terrifying truth. Predators lurk not in the shadows of children's imaginations, but in the very streets they once played. This shift has not only stolen the town's sense of security, but has robbed its youngest members of their freedom and joy. The journey home has become a vivid reflection of a community haunted, not by ghosts, but by the palpable fear of losing what is most precious. In this unraveling mystery, the light of truth begins to pierce the veil of dread that has smothered the town. The crimes, initially thought to be sporadic tragedies, reveal themselves as the output of calculated malice and sinister intent. it becomes apparent that these are not mere acts of chance, but the result of a dark, orchestrated plan fueled by desires so malevolent they chill the soul. At the heart of this terror, hidden beneath the guise of everyday normalcy, are individuals who have walked among the community unnoticed, their true natures cloaked in the mundane. They are not the monsters of lore, but real humans, their actions driven by a profound need to dominate, to control, to feed a dark hunger that no civilized society can comprehend. The methodology of these perpetrators is meticulous, each step carefully planned, leaving behind a trail of destruction so intricate it confounds the minds of those who seek to understand and stop them. They manipulate not just their victims, but the very fabric of the community, turning neighbor against neighbor, instilling fears so deep it fractures the town's unity and trust. The narrative of fear they craft is not hasty. It's woven through time, with each act of violence a thread binding the community tighter in its grip. These shadowy figures, once just ordinary faces in the crowd, emerge as architects of a nightmare that ensnares the entire town. Their actions, so profoundly inhuman, reveal a chilling insight into the depths of depravity some are capable of descending. As the investigation deepens, revealing the layers of deception and manipulation, a portrait of the culprits begins to form. It's a stark reminder of the duality of human nature, of the darkness that can lurk behind the most unassuming facade. The town, once a tapestry of communal life and joy, now bears the scars of these atrocities, a testament to the shadows that have descended upon it. This chapter in the town story is a grim tableau showcasing the terrifying reality that sometimes the greatest dangers are those hidden in plain sight, masquerading as part of the very fabric of our lives. As the community grapples with this revelation, it stands at a crossroads, faced with the daunting task of reclaiming its peace from the clutches of those who sought to destroy it. In the shadow of overwhelming fear, a glimmer of hope begins to emerge as tireless investigators and courageous witnesses step forward. Piece by piece, the puzzle of this dark saga is painstakingly assembled. Every clue unearthed, every testimony given sheds light on the grim reality that had been lurking beneath the surface, a truth so harrowing it defies the imagination. This journey towards clarity is not just a pursuit of justice, it's a solemn tribute to the lives that were abruptly and tragically cut short. The victims, young souls whose absence has left an indelible mark on the fabric of the community, are honored not by the horror of their endings, but by the vibrancy of their lives. Each one, a beacon of potential and joy, contributed uniquely to the world around them. Their laughter, dreams, and love remain a testament to the essence of their being, far beyond the circumstances of their disappearance. The unfolding revelations bring to light not only the depth of the depravity involved, but also the resilience of the human spirit. Families, though shattered by loss, find a semblance of strength in their quest for answers. The community, once fragmented by distrust and fear, begins to find unity in their collective mourning and determination for justice. Amidst the darkness, the resolve of those seeking the truth becomes a beacon, guiding the way forward. Investigators, driven by a sense of duty and compassion, delve into the abyss, committed to unmasking the perpetrators and bringing them to account. Witnesses, overcoming their own trepidation, come forward, their voices forming the chorus of defiance against the silence that once threatened to engulf the town. This chapter in the town's story is a harrowing journey through darkness in search of light. It's a narrative of loss, courage, and the unyielding pursuit of justice. The revelations that emerge serve as a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the imperative of vigilance in protecting the innocent. As the truth is laid bare, the community stands at the precipice of healing, ready to confront the past and forge a path towards a future where such tragedies are but distant shadows. In honoring the lives of those lost, the town reclaims its spirit, affirming that in the face of unspeakable darkness, hope and humanity can prevail. As dawn breaks over the horizon of justice, the final chapters of this somber narrative unfold in the solemnity of courtrooms under the watchful eyes of a world that has followed every twist and turn. Convictions bring a measure of solace, a formal acknowledgement of the pain inflicted, yet they cannot undo the grief. The real closure, elusive and complex, begins in the quiet moments of reflection and in the collective resolve to heal and protect the innocence once taken. The aftermath of this ordeal weaves through the fabric of the community, a scar that may fade but never entirely disappears. It's a reminder of vulnerability, of the capacity for evil, but also of the incredible fortitude that people can summon in response. Families, forever changed, carry forward the memories of their loved ones, transforming grief into advocacy, ensuring that the lessons learned from this tragedy spark changes that safeguard others. Reflections on this journey reveal the profound impact of collective empathy and action. This story, while rooted in loss and darkness, ultimately highlights the human capacity for resilience, for rebuilding amidst ruins. It's a testament to the spirit of a community that, when faced with unimaginable darkness, chooses to light a candle rather than curse the night. As we close this chapter, let's carry forward the message of hope, vigilance, and unity. This tale, though steeped in tragedy, underscores the strength we possess together to face the darkness and emerge stronger. Your engagement, your voice, adds to the chorus that demands a safer, kinder world. So, share your thoughts, join the conversation, and let's commit to being the light in someone else's night. Thank you for walking this path with me. Remember to engage, to reflect, and to act. Together, we can shape a world where such tragedies find no foothold.